Yeah. Worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. Man, I love you all. Thank you so much. Do you feel the energy of paradigm shift? Yes, indeed. I hope that you are all having a magnificent day wherever you are, as you are ascending, as I assure you we all are, right? True indeed. Once again, I'll use that quote. All ships in the harbor are rising with the tide. My girl D-Ann, connecting the dots with D-Ann, put me on it, and I love it. I say it all the time. It's true. We are all on this beautiful ascension path together. And yeah, man, we are seeing the beautiful change into the season that might be my favorite. I don't know. Summertime got some you dig, some beauty to it that I could truly appreciate. But springtime, when the trees are getting their leaves and the buds back and the flowers are blooming, man, I love it. I love it. All right. As I do love all of you, and I thank you truly for building a worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. Tell everybody you know. Tell some folks you don't know, right? So that we can keep building a worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. True indeed. Make sure that when you come to the channel, you stop in at the community section to check out that specific information there, right? Also, definitely check out the Twitter feed, my music on all the streaming platforms and whatnot. And you folks who go to Rumble, check me out on Rumble as well. All right, so listen, thank you so much. I want to get into this, and it's a very simple message, but powerful and important, right? That you are magnificent. And I say that with all hopes that we can get to a point, within or after this discussion, that you realize that it should not be taken lightly, right? I look at our collective time on this planet, right? And, no matter what we may go into debate about as far as the past, one thing is for sure is that we've been through a lot collectively on this planet. We've done a lot, and as much as we have done much to harm or hinder ourselves, we've also shown brilliant flashes, and those brilliant flashes show up in so many incredible ways in all of our accomplishments and scientific disciplines and whatnot, and all of our discoveries and things that we have done while being incarnate on this planet. Surely there is magnificence there, right? But let's look at it in a little bit different way, right? And that's understanding again what we are, and hopefully, everyone who's listening now and who's chimed in now, and thank you all, by the way, for that. Truly, I appreciate it. I do, and I love you. Thank you. But hopefully, as we've been taking this journey together, you start to see your own magnificence, right? That is one of the biggest, as my overall objective is to build this worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. One of my, more personal goals and things that is most important to me is that each and every person on this planet understand with depth of cognition, right? That they've cognized the fact that you are indeed special in your own ways, right? Your own plethora of ways. And believe me, you are all special in your own ways with an S, right? Um, and you are indeed magnificent, right? Um, just the act spiritually of you deciding, and I know that might, depending on your difference in belief, and I respect that. Please, no one feel like I'm trying to force your hand on your belief system. But the way that I view it, just in your deciding spiritually to incarnate into a physical body and have this experience that we call life, where it ain't easy, right? Where it ain't easy, and you open yourself up as a spirit to becoming a physical being that has so many vulnerabilities that you otherwise would not, right? Um, the bravery in that decision, I salute. Huh? I salute. I don't even know if I want to do it like this. Is somebody get back to me on the meanings of the whole salute thing and what's behind that? You know there's hidden meanings and interpretations behind just about everything. So we gotta be conscious of that. But no, really, I salute that, huh? 100%. That decision that we all have made, and then you get into this lifetime, and that's the one thing I don't have to do is talk to you all too deeply about what challenges life can bring, because right? You live it bravely every day. You wake up. Sometimes many of you facing challenges that would have you want to just stay in the bed, right? But you do it anyway. And I salute you for that. And you are magnificent in that courageous act that you perform every day, just in getting up and living your lives, right? So you made a courageous decision to come here to this planet and go through physicality. And then in physicality, when you encounter what may appear to be mounting challenges, right? Uh, Problems, issues, situations, scenarios, people, places, and things, you still get up every day and make that choice, right? And I salute you for that. And again, I would hope that during our journey, right, that we have gotten to a place where we understand quite literally that our design, right, down to our DNA, our magnificent DNA, and it is that, folks. And if you're not aware of that, please go back through my videos and see the science in it that I'm able to mention and point out, and some of the incredible discoveries that others have made that help to demonstrate that, right? Because it is something that has been clearly demonstrated that we have DNA that is both miraculous, right, in its ability to store information beyond our fathoming, right? Uh, and that it does indeed have multi-dimensional aspects, huh? Your DNA, okay? So it's not a stretch, folks, when I say that you are also there on the other side of the veil, right? Yeah. Your spirit is immense, massive, and divine. And some of you incarnates into this physical body. Believe me, folks, your physical vessel could not house the entirety of who and what you are. We are taught in layers upon layers of indoctrination to think of ourselves in such small, shrunken terms that truly do not do you justice in who and what you are. And this is not a stretch. Folks, it is fact that we are walking around because of this and many other factors, right? Heaped upon us that keep us only expressing our DNA at about 30%, right around there, right? On average, about 30%. We're only about 30% of our potential. And I'm just talking the potential of your DNA's full expression. Don't take my word for it, huh? Do your research. They made a movie about it that I reference often because it's just about the, I guess the best theatrical representation of what I'm saying is that movie Lucy with Morgan Freeman, where they talk about a human being that was artificially, right? I won't go too much into what the movie's about, pushed to a point of actually attaining 100% DNA expression, right? Watch that movie and just see the miraculous things that a human being is capable of. And this is, again, just a theatrical representation of that, of higher levels of our DNA expression. You can get a much more accurate and maybe even a much more descriptive idea of just exactly how magnificent you are and how magnificent you are capable of being if you go back through time, through the past, and look at accounts and study accounts of the masters who have walked this planet at higher DNA level expression, right? Those who have walked this planet in 60, 70, 80, and even 90 degree or 90 plus percent, right? DNA expression. The masterful things that we have seen them do that we call miracles are things they were capable of doing at higher DNA expression, things that you have within your potential, huh? And I know, that depending on your belief system, that may be a struggle to cognize that. Because again, in many of our belief systems, there is indoctrination layered to keep you from going there, right? To have you thinking, what are you doing? Thinking you're like some god or something? No, folks. While what we are capable of at our full expression, we would deem miraculous on our level of cognizing things and perception of reality, it pales in comparison to being the creator and sustainer of everything that ever was, does, and ever shall exist. So I'm not suggesting that at all, folks. Please never think that of me. But you do have some of that source within you, within your very DNA, those multidimensional aspects I refer to. When they're doing that search for the God particle, they're just looking within you. Huh? Folks, I'm telling you, And we've talked about, right, in many videos, how we, even with all the things I've mentioned about how you've displayed your miraculousness, right? The decision to come here and incarnate, surviving and living through all that you do and still getting up every day living your lives, what we've been through as a species on this planet and still here, huh? And how much all of that is worthy of celebrating. That's just at 30%. Huh? That's just at 30% or so. How miraculous and how magnificent will you be at 40, 50% DNA efficacy expression? Huh? What kind of miraculous and incredible things will you be able to do at 60, 70% DNA expression? Huh? And oh my, we broached 80, 90% of what we're supposed to be. Think about the irony in that, folks. I'm sitting here talking to you, convincing you that you're worthy of being all of who and what you are. Think about how whatever belief system may have you trapped in thinking that you're not worthy of being more than that, huh? Think of how ridiculous that truly is, and how that is a pill that I would personally suggest you do not swallow, huh? You are magnificent. Take within you what we would be able to do at 90% DNA efficacy expression and just ponder it, huh? Just think about yourself for a minute. Step back and kiss yourself and think about it for a minute. You are indeed magnificent, huh? Go back through the science and find me something that says you're not. And I guarantee you only find more and more proof, huh? That you are indeed magnificent. Folks, we study a lot. We take the time to study a lot, and that's good. From the cradle to the grave in most of our scriptures and texts that we tend to believe and put so much stock in, it tells us to seek knowledge. But I say to you, what can you study that is more important than you studying you? Huh? Three words. The illest 3 words ever spoke. the greatest, most powerful 3 words ever spoke. Know thyself. Big King Sadiq, worldwide movement. I love you all. Peace, love, respect. Worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. I'm out. No more rap. Huh?